When do we think Australia really gets down to? Yeah, that's nothing like Canada. Canada is like this past weekend we had a polar vortex. Like we were insane. My lips always get so dry in these too. See, now I'm getting teacher. I was getting librarian, but I guess teacher, librarian are kind of the same vibe. I'm not mad at it. As a kid, I always wanted glasses. I thought they were super cute, and that the way you could like accessorize them. And now that I'm an adult, I have 3 pairs. College professor. Funny you say that. My retirement plan is when I'm done working with my HR job is to, I have to get my bachelor's first, but is to teach part-time doing HR in one of the local colleges. Greetings, blessed sound. Where are we at now? E34. Okay, well, the questions have died down. Glad you see it in that way. You can be my teacher for a day. Well, has anyone seen the forecast for tomorrow? Are we expecting more snow? Like, am I going to anticipate another school bus closure, or do you think I'm safe for tomorrow? Because I have not looked at the forecast. Anyone in Ontario? What are we expecting? Hi from Montreal. Such good food in Montreal. I'm not in Toronto, but I also don't say what city I'm in just out of safety. You're in New York City? How's the weather in New York? I guess it can get pretty cold there sometimes too. Plus 34 and a tornado. I am not single, I'm married. We're good, Jaden. We're not expecting more snow. Thank the Lord. Because my kids have their activities and they haven't been able to go to their activities. And when my parents take the older boys, I get some stuff done around the house that I wouldn't be able to. It's going to be a bit colder. Cold is better than a bunch of snow that stops everything and all the functioning stuff. Don't Canadians. That is hilarious that you just said that. Someone else just called me out for having an accent, and now you're saying I don't have one. I don't say I have a heavy one because I'm in Ontario. If you talk to people from like other areas, you're gonna get it a lot more. I sound Californian? Hilarious. I've actually been told I sound like I'm from Boston, the way I pronounce certain words, but no, I'm born and raised Canadian. My dad grew up in the East Coast, so some of how I pronounce things, I attribute to him. And so, yeah, my height, I'm 5'9.5", not quite 5'10". I don't think things are a single thing other than skiing. Did I tell you, Jaden, that I've been skiing two times in my life? I hit a tree both times. Yeah, I don't ski anymore. In my defense, it wasn't someone else. My husband is 5'8", so I guess the answer would be maybe. He's shorter than me by 1.5 inches. Not that you can tell, but he's a bulky dude. So it kind of like we balance each other out. Not that I'm super skinny. I'm a mid-sized person, but he's bulky. In Canada, which region? Ontario. How old are I'm 36. I used to date taller, but I ended up with a man who's shorter than me. Being 5'9", and curvy, it was hard dating people shorter than me just because it messed with my head. It gave me body image problems. My rule was if you were shorter than me, you had to be wider than me. And if you're taller than me, then you had to be bigger than me in one way. You couldn't be smaller than me in both ways. That was my rule when I was dating. I'm very happy in my married life. we're actually planning a family trip for after my husband's work trip to bring all the kids and stuff to power through there's always a bit of awkwardness after dad goes away with the kids and stuff. So we decided this time we'll do a family trip to power through that, because when my husband is home, we're very 50-50. So when dad goes away, the kids really feel it. And they have a little issue kind of like being away from him for 4 months. They almost get a little bit of stranger danger. So we push them back. How do you see dating in girls now? I don't understand the question, the way it's worded. That could go a few different directions. But I don't really comment on other people's dating practices because things are so different for everybody with how they want and like to be dated. Directions? What? Did I miss something beforehand that is applied to?